the Chipmunks want to remind you, bacteria can hide in food and make you ill.
Wow.
But you can keep bacteria from ruining your day with 4 simple steps. Clean.
I'm waiting for the rinse cycle.
Separate. Cook.
Fire in the hole!
And chill.
We chipmunks are notoriously tidy.
Check your steps. The road chip to food safety starts at foodsafety.gov.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Good afternoon. My name is Grady Stevenson. I am the Director of Community Relations Board. It is my pleasure to be here this afternoon on behalf of Mayor Frank Jackson, the 56th Mayor of the City of Cleveland, to celebrate Women's History Month. This year's theme, Becoming a Next Generation Leader. Women's History Month is a long celebration of women's contributions to society and history. This month is a great opportunity to recognize the accomplishments of women throughout our city. And I can tell you we have had some great events, some great women doing great things here in the city of Cleveland. So it's only fair that we stop and give tribute to those. The Word of God said, give honor to whom honor is due. And so we are so pleased to be able to do that. Today we have with us Tawana Williams, owner and head chef of Pearl Flowers Catering, who will do some teaching and we'll have some tasting of her cuisine. And so we are so happy about that. We're happy about you being here on behalf of Women's History Month. We welcome you and sit back, enjoy, have a great time, participate in the tasting. Thank you very much.
Good morning. My name is Lisa Roman, and I'm the assistant to Director Stevenson. Tawana Williams is the owner and head chef of Pearl Flower Catering, inspired by the work ethic and kitchen skills of 2 grandmothers, Pearline Scott and Dolores Flowers. Pearl Flower delivers flavorful food, reliable service, and distinct presentation to create a memorable culinary experience for its clients. Pearl Flower is also a preferred vendor of the Western Reserve Historical Society and the Conservancy for Cuyahoga Valley National Park wedding venues. Pearl Flower Catering is proud to have earned a A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Her desire to provide the best service and experience for all her clients goes beyond the kitchen. Chef Tawana was recently featured in the Launch Test Kitchen located inside the Quicken Loans Arena for the 2018 Cleveland Cavaliers basketball season. She was a recent participant in the Core City Cleveland's Impact Program, which is designed to help entrepreneurs transform communities by growth of the entrepreneurial ecosystem. Chef Tawana is also a proud member of ECDI Women's Business Center, Cleveland chapter of the NAACP, Elite Women Around the World, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Inc., and Olivet Institutional Baptist Church. Tawana is known to be an open book amongst her peers and a career mentor to many. Pearl Flower Catering has been recognized as a premier food service company in the greater Cleveland area. Each year they donate to several organizations across the county, to include Harvest for Hunger, Richmond Heights Education Foundation, Alive on Purpose Suicide Prevention, I Can Schools Career Day, Women in Need Domestic Violence Nonprofit, Youth Mentoring, and so many more. Aside from her business and civic duties, her first and foremost important job is being a wife and mother to Terrence and daughter Tristan. Let's welcome Tawana.
The dish that we're going to serve and that I'm going to prepare for you is our blackened shrimp rice bowl. Actually, I'm sorry, blackened chicken rice bowl. We stay away from the shrimp because of allergies, but this dish can be topped with any protein. So you can top it with chicken, you can top it with shrimp, You can have it vegan and don't have any protein at all, or you can use tofu or mushrooms. So the base for this dish, I'm using today a yellow rice or a saffron rice. This isn't vegan. It actually comes pre-seasoned. So nice and easy. If this is something that you wanted to do at home, you can use any brand, a yellow rice that's pre-seasoned. I like using this one because it's gluten-free. And if you all know, since we're speaking health, gluten is an allergen. So for people who have a lot of autoimmune disorders, eczema for the skin, Crohn's disease, lupus, anything that's an allergen can cause an inflammatory response. So you want to stay away from gluten, or at least eat it in moderation. So this is a gluten-free dish. This is a gluten-free rice. But for our vegan friends, if you wanted to use a brown rice or quinoa as the base, you can serve this same dish and it'll be vegan. So the base again is the rice. The rice is prepared. I'm not going to go back. The next thing that will go on the base of the rice are our fresh veggies. So I like to use peppers and onion blend. Just have an example here. You can get as colorful as you want. You can get them at the grocery store. Organic is always nice, but I think any fresh vegetable is a bonus, it's a plus. So I am going to just cut a few of the other vegetable in our blend here. We have squash and we have zucchini. So I'm going to turn the fire on just to get that hot. Now we're good. So again, I just have some kitchen staples here for healthy cooking. Extra virgin olive oil, you can use light, you can use heavy. This is a staple in my kitchen and a lot of the dishes that I prepare when catering for people. Most of my pan sauteing and frying, I'm using olive oil. So we're going to start with a little olive oil in the pan. And again, fresh vegetables, squash and zucchini. I love this blend with peppers and onions. You can just get this at any supermarket or grocery store. You're just gonna chop it up. You can do it as chunky or as fine as you like. But we're just gonna chop up. I think the more colorful, the better. Gonna chop up a little bit here. That oil's getting hot. And then we're going to do the zucchini. And again, this is one of those dishes, it can be prepared really quickly. If you wanted to pre-cut your veggies, make your rice and your chicken ahead of time, and then all you have to do is saute your veggies up. And then I'm going to add we have some pre-cut peppers and onions here, kind of mixed together. This is just for demo purposes, but I want to show you guys how easy it is. When it comes to seasoning, especially with fresh vegetables, you want to season it. You don't want it to be bland, but you don't want to overdo it because you want to taste the flavor and the nutrients in those vegetables. Again, one of my kitchen staples, this is my absolute, I know it's so gourmet, right? This is my absolute favorite seasoning, Mrs. Dash. It adds flavor to the food without over salting it. So I'm going to add a little Mrs. Dash to this vegetable blend here. Just a sprinkle. I say a teaspoon if you were measuring. But my grandmother's taught me how to cook, so I just kind of sprinkle until it feels right. So we have your peppers, your onions, you have that sauteing. You want to add a little Cajun seasoning. You can add a little Cajun seasoning. I have some Cajun seasoning here. Again, just gonna do a little dash of that. And I have everything here. We also have a little pinch of salt that we're gonna add. The chicken. We pre-prepared the chicken, but it's roasted in the oven. You just bake your chicken. Again, Mrs. Dash, a little garlic salt, some Cajun seasoning, drizzle it with olive oil, stick it in the oven. I say about 20 minutes, don't overcook it. When that's all done, you can chop it up. So, pretty much made the base for the bowl, the rice bowl. I like to get a little char on the vegetables. Gonna turn that down a little bit. What we're gonna focus on, which I think is a yummy, yummy topping, and you can put this on fish, any vegetables, any meat, and I have little recipe cards as well. They're in the back, so when you go and get some food, be sure to take one of these with you. This is for our cilantro lime aioli, and we're gonna do it vegan today. So, I'll just read off the card here. We're using, this here is vegan, but trust me, you can't tell. It's by Follow Your Heart. You can get this, a lot of grocery stores now are, you know, they have that vegan aisle. But Heinen's, Whole Foods, definitely you can find, Mustard Seed, you can find vegan mayo. So we're gonna use a cup of vegan mayo. We're gonna use lime juice, fresh or in the bottle. We have fresh cloves of garlic. Now this is one of my pet peeves as a chef. You know, you can find the little jars with the minced garlic. It just doesn't taste the same. You have to use garlic, whole garlic cloves. It's just something about when you open that garlic up, the flavors come out. And I like to just smash it. Bam, just like that. All those is juice. You see the juice, it comes out. So I'm just gonna throw that in there. But yes, garlic is a major component to the cilantro lime aioli. And then sugar. Like any vinaigrette or dressing, you need a little sweetening aspect. A lot of times I use honey, but because we're doing this vegan and honey is animal byproduct, we're gonna use sugar. But if you wanted to use an artificial sweetener or stevia or something like that, agave, you could use that as well. So, again, maybe a little blooper time here with the blender, but I am going to make some of this for you. You're gonna have your mayo. And this is a basic aioli. Mayo is the base of it. Sometimes you may want to add a little butter if you want to do a dish that's a little more rich in taste. Sometimes if you want to make it a crema, you can use sour cream instead of the mayo. But you start with your mayo. I'm going to do about 5 cloves of garlic here. Maybe more. A little more. A little bit of sugar. About 3 tablespoons or so. And then your lime juice. Make sure I'm not burning that up. Turn that off. Your lime juice. Oh, and let's not forget the cilantro. That's the main ingredient here. So when I use my Ninja, I just throw stuff in there. But for measuring purposes, like if you're trying to follow this recipe, you can go ahead, chop up the greens. I think there's value in everything, so even the stems, I throw them right in there. But you can go ahead and chop some of the leaves, throw your cilantro in there. Again, some people don't like cilantro. I'm not a huge cilantro person, but I love this dressing. So the more the merrier. It's actually, we have some pre-made in this bottle. I like it to get a little on the greener side. And so, everything's here in your blender. I'm just gonna let it go. Can't get that open. But we have some here. And that's pretty much it. That's the cilantro lime aioli. And if we were going to serve this dish at a party or an event, again, start with your base, your rice goes here. Top that with some freshly sauteed veggies. And add some chicken or shrimp or whatever protein of choice, or you can just eat it with the veggies. You give it a drizzle of the cilantro lime aioli, garnish with a little cilantro. And if you wanted to even add a nice lime for presentation, there you go. So again, we have our recipe cards. They're in the back. I would love for you all, I'm on social media. You can follow me at Pearl Flower Catering. If you make this dish, please, please, please @ me, hashtag me, take a picture. I would love to see that, spread it around. I'm not selfish with my recipes. So again, this is so good on anything, and this here is our vegan version. So try it. Thank you.
Chef Tawana Williams, it is our pleasure to provide you with the 2019 City of Cleveland Women's History Month, Becoming the Next Generation Leader.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching TV 20. We are Cleveland.